Here's a stark reality. If you're surrounded by toxic individuals, the responsibility lies with you for allowing them into your life. But don't fret. I'm here to help you reclaim your power and render them powerless. Toxic people don't just materialize. They exploit the fissures in your boundaries and thrive on your reactions. Many allow them to disrupt their lives out of fear of confronting the uncomfortable truth. You can't fix them, but you can outsmart them. In this video, I'll share brutally honest and foolproof strategies for dealing with toxic people, and by the end, you'll understand that your peace has always been within your control. Forgive but don't forget. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Many equate forgiving someone with weakness, naivety, or a willingness to overlook the harm they caused. In truth, real forgiveness embodies none of that. It's about freeing yourself from the shackles of resentment. I learned this the hard way through a close friend, let's call them Alex, who betrayed my trust by revealing a deeply personal secret. For months, I carried the anger, letting it consume me until I realized holding on to resentment was poisoning my own happiness. I chose to forgive, not for Alex's sake, but for my peace. I didn't forget the betrayal. That memory became my guide, teaching me valuable lessons about trust. Remember, true forgiveness empowers you, while forgetting can lead you back to pain. Embrace the lessons learned. Let them serve as a protective shield instead of a burden. Limit your access. Let's be real. Some people simply don't deserve a prime spot in your life. Whether they're family, longtime friends, or everyday colleagues, if someone is toxic and disrespectful of your boundaries, it's time to reassess their access. Don't mistake this for selfishness. Protecting your peace is a necessity, not a luxury. I used to be a chronic people pleaser, giving my time and energy away without thought. But after endless draining conversations, I realized something profound. Not everyone deserves unfettered access to your life. Limiting access can mean establishing subtle boundaries that they may not even notice. Respond with, "That sounds tough. What do you plan to do about it?" And watch how quickly they lose interest in dragging you down. Your energy should be reserved for those who uplift you, not drain you. Draw the line. Guard your time and mental resources fiercely. Use humor to disarm them. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a toxic person is to refuse to take them seriously. Toxic individuals thrive on tension and conflict, but what if you turn the tables? By using humor, you can diffuse their drama and assert your control. I recall a coworker who thrived on nitpicking, but when they ridiculed my messy desk, I simply replied, "You're right. This is my creative chaos, just like Einstein's." The laughter shifted the energy, deflating their ego. When you laugh at their attempts to belittle you, you show they don't have the power to hurt you. Just remember, it's crucial to keep your humor light and clever, not sarcastic or cutting. Use humor to assert your strength without escalating the situation. It's a subtle yet powerful way to demonstrate that you're above their negativity. Know when to walk away. Walking away from toxic individuals is one of the most liberating choices you can make. It's not merely exiting a bad situation, it's reclaiming your peace, time, and energy. The reality is, toxic people excel at making you second-guess your decision to leave. They may promise change or guilt-trip you into staying, but recognizing that remaining in a draining relationship is self-destructive is critical. I once had a friend who only demanded attention without reciprocation. The turning point came when I needed support, and they dismissed my struggles. I finally chose to walk away, and while the decision was painful, it felt like a weight lifted. This doesn't always mean a complete cutoff. Sometimes, it's about reducing contact and setting firm boundaries. Walking away is an act of love, for yourself and your future. It's a powerful statement that you deserve relationships that nurture rather than deplete you. Surround yourself with uplifting people. Dealing with toxic individuals can feel like swimming against the current, but the antidote is simple. Surround yourself with uplifting people. These individuals don't just bring positivity, they reinforce your self-worth and foster your growth. The truth is, our environment shapes who we are. If you spend your time with those who are toxic, you risk absorbing their negativity. Conversely, spending time with supportive friends can be transformative. I once encountered a colleague who encouraged me in ways I had never experienced. Their genuine support opened my eyes to the kind of relationships I had been missing. Seek out those who inspire and energize you. Invest in quality connections instead of many surface-level relationships, and reciprocate their positivity. Cutting ties with those who drain your energy, even if it's difficult, will ultimately lead to a more fulfilling life. Refuse to engage in their games. Toxic individuals thrive on chaos, pulling you into their drama and manipulation. The key to regaining control? Stop playing their games entirely. Toxic people are experts at baiting you into emotional traps, but if you refuse to engage, you strip them of their power. I once had a family member who thrived on stirring up arguments. After trying to justify myself and failing, I decided to smile and respond to their criticisms with calm assertiveness. By refusing to engage, I took the wind out of their sails. Remember, refusing to engage isn't being passive, it's being strategic. Recognize their bait, maintain your composure, and respond minimally or not at all. Establish clear boundaries. This is about asserting control over how you interact with others. Your energy is too precious to waste on drama. Stay focused on your purpose. Toxic people often try to derail you, pulling you into their chaos. But when you focus on your purpose, their noise fades into insignificance. Maintaining clarity about your goals and values isn't just a defense, it's a power move. Toxic individuals want you distracted, but when you prioritize your ambitions, you become less accessible to their nonsense. I once worked with a colleague who thrived on drama, but by redirecting my energy to my goals, I began to excel in my work. The more I concentrated on my purpose, the less power they had over me. Clarify your goals and keep them front and center. Surround yourself with motivators that inspire you to pursue your dreams. Prioritizing your purpose isn't selfish, it's essential. Your aspirations deserve attention, and when you anchor your focus, you not only rise above their negativity, but also create a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Avoid gossiping about them. It may seem tempting to gossip about toxic people as a way to vent or find camaraderie, but this behavior rarely ends well. Gossip keeps their toxicity alive in your life and can even drag you down to their level. I once engaged in gossip about a notoriously toxic coworker, thinking it was harmless venting. However, I soon realized it drained my energy and made me feel bitter. Instead, I focused on professionalism and addressing issues directly. Avoiding gossip allows you to reclaim your energy and integrity. If you feel the need to vent, do it with someone who can help you constructively. Redirect conversations toward solutions rather than getting caught up in their drama. Practicing empathy can also help. Recognize that toxic behaviors often stem from personal pain. Choosing to refrain from gossip is empowering. It shows that you won't allow anyone to dictate your energy or emotional state, and it reinforces your self-respect. Finally, dealing with toxic individuals isn't about changing them, it's about protecting yourself. You cannot control their actions, but you can dictate your responses. Toxic people will always exist, but when you master the art of boundary setting, focus, and non-engagement, you will diminish their influence over you. Your energy is invaluable, and your life is yours to build. Stand your ground, choose peace, and move forward with intention. If you found this video insightful, share your strategies for dealing with toxic people in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more empowering content. Now go out there and claim your power.